if I told you the most beautiful car ever made might be coming back? And not with some watered-down modern reinterpretation. We're talking 680 horsepower, 2.9 seconds to 60, a shark nose that could cut through steel, and an interior so pure, so analog, it makes every touchscreen-infested cockpit look like a cheap tablet store. This is everything we know about the 2026 Citroën DS21. And trust me, you need to stay until the very end for this one. Welcome back to Drive Index, your front row seat to the machines rewriting automotive history. Smash that subscribe button because you do not want to miss what's coming next. Let me take you back to 1955 for just a moment. Citroën unveiled a car so radical, so impossibly futuristic, that crowds literally gasped when the covers came off. The DS. It looked like a spaceship had landed in Paris. Aerodynamic curves nobody had ever seen. Technology that wouldn't become standard for decades. It changed everything. And now, sources suggest that legend could be returning. What we could be looking at is a full revival of the DS21. Not a crossover, not an SUV wearing a badge, a proper grand touring machine built to stop traffic and break hearts. Let's start with that exterior, because honestly, photographs don't do this thing justice. Picture yourself standing in front of a pearl white body so flawless, so mirror-like, that you can see your own reflection from 20 feet away. The paint doesn't just shine, it flows, like liquid silver wrapped around sculptural perfection. That legendary shark nose makes its triumphant return. Sharp, predatory, absolutely unapologetic. Behind it stretches a hood so impossibly long, it looks like the car is always lunging forward, even standing still. And then there's the floating roof, that signature DS design element that made the original look like it was hovering above the pavement. Sources suggest this new version takes the concept even further, a glass house that appears completely detached from the body below. It's not retro, it's not futuristic, it's timeless. And in a world full of angry grills and overwrought body lines, this thing whispers while everyone else screams. Now let's talk about what happens when you open that door, because stepping inside, that's where things get truly wild. Imagine sliding into hand-stitched caramel tan Nappa leather, not just on the seats, everywhere. The dashboard, the door cards, the center console, every single surface wrapped in craftsmanship that would make Italian tailors weep with jealousy. Front and center sits that iconic single-spoke DS steering wheel, redesigned but instantly recognizable. And behind it, a sweeping ivory white dashboard lined with polished chrome analog gauges, real needles, real dials, chrome toggle switches that click with mechanical satisfaction. Zero screens, zero digital distractions, zero compromises. Just you, the road, and the pure tactile joy of actually driving. In an era obsessed with cramming iPads into dashboards, this thing says absolutely not. It says driving should feel like driving. And honestly, that might be the most rebellious thing any automaker could do right now. But here's where it gets absolutely insane, because this isn't just some pretty museum piece designed to sit at car shows. What we could be looking at under that impossibly long hood is a genuine monster. A twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter inline 6, paired with dual electric motors. Combined output, 680 horsepower. Let that number sink in for a moment. Nearly 700 horses in a French luxury cruiser that looks like it floated down from the heavens. 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds. That's hypercar territory. Top speed stretches to 198 miles per hour. And here's the kicker, 50 miles of pure electric range. So imagine this, cruising silently through Paris at dawn, nothing but the whisper of electric motors, then absolutely demolishing an alpine mountain pass by noon with that turbocharged 6 screaming behind you. That's the duality this machine could offer. elegance and brutality, silence and fury, the future and the past colliding in perfect French harmony. Now let's talk about numbers. If this launches, sources suggest a starting price hovering around $210,000, and only 300 units will ever exist. 300, that's it. Fewer than most Ferraris, fewer than most Lamborghini special editions. This isn't a car you simply buy, it's a car you hunt for, a car that chooses you. And here's why this matters beyond just specs and styling. Look at the automotive landscape right now. Everyone is copying everyone. German precision, Italian drama, American muscle. But France? France has always played by different rules. The original DS didn't compete with other cars. It existed in its own category entirely. And if the 2026 DS21 becomes reality, it could do the exact same thing. Not by chasing trends, not by adding more screens or subscription services, but by stripping everything back to what matters: beauty, craftsmanship, the pure, unfiltered connection between driver and machine. This isn't just a car, it's a statement, a declaration that elegance never goes out of style, that analog perfection still has a place in a digital world, that sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is remember exactly who you are. So tell me, if this machine becomes reality, what feature has you most excited? That savage hybrid powertrain? The zero screens analog cockpit? That shark nose making its glorious return? Drop your answer in the comments right now. And if you want to see more cars like this, the ones that actually move the needle, hit that subscribe button and join the Drive Index family. We'll see you in the next one.